Camp Pendleton Marine wants our help. It's for a costly mission to rescue a puppy that he says changed his life while he and his unit were stationed overseas.
CBS 8's Anna Laurel joins us now. Anna, an organization that rescues dogs and cats from military members is willing to help the Camp Pendleton Marine, but...
yeah, they need money to pull it off. A unit from Camp Pendleton stationed overseas rescued this puppy and named him Romeo. For months, they loved on Romeo and he loved them back. Now they're back in San Diego and had to leave him behind. They say they have one final mission: to rescue Romeo. This is how rescued pup Romeo acts whenever he sees one of the Camp Pendleton Marines from the 7th Engineers Support Battalion while they were stationed off an island near Guam.
Our Marines have grown extremely fond of him, and they are often found sneaking him treats and letting him into their rooms.
The battalion recently came back to San Diego, but Romeo couldn't come with them.
The dogs are typically not treated as well as this aboard the island, which is a big reason why I do not wish to leave him here.
The battalion's leader, Staff Sergeant Phillip Bailey, made this video.
We're going to do whatever we have to get him back to the States.
He reached out to an organization called Paws of War. Since 2014, they've helped hundreds of troops bring their rescued dogs and cats to safety in the U.S.
It's a very complex process, all of them are, because we're in places that animals are not normally transported.
They've come from Afghanistan, Iraq, Kosovo, Syria, basically everywhere we have military presence.
These American heroes do what they can to get them healthy, to keep them safe, to give them, for the first time, these animals don't know what it's like to be held or pet or fed.
Yes, the Camp Pendleton Marines rescued Romeo, but he rescued them too.
When you have an animal that you know outside of the area that you're in is not safe, and you're able to feed that dog, you're able to give that dog water, friendship, love, he gives that back.
Now the battalion, with Staff Sergeant Bailey as their leader, has a new mission: to bring Romeo to San Diego.
I will be ensuring that Romeo makes it back to the United States, where he can continue to receive the amount of love that he is accustomed to.
Romeo's rescue mission, with multiple flights, medical care, quarantines, and a lot of red tape, costs $15,000. It's all donated, and they need your help.
The least we can do is get Romeo home safe to them and know that they never abandoned him. They're Marines. They don't leave anyone behind.
You know, it really weighs heavy on these Marines to leave an animal that they know depends on them for survival. They have a trip on the books to make this happen this week. Time is of the essence. They just need the money to complete it. If you'd like to help, we put a link to donate. It's with this story on CBS8.com.
Now, Anna, is there a story behind the name Romeo?
Yes.
Yes. You know, when they found this little puppy, he was with a little female puppy, and they named them both Romeo and Juliet. Now, Juliet vanished one day, and they fear Romeo could face the same fate if they don't rescue him and bring him here, and that's why time really is of the essence.
They go through so much when they're overseas deployed, our military service members, and we all know pets can bring such comfort.
Emotional support.
And they want to bring Romeo back, so
That's right.
hopefully we have a good update on this
Hopefully we do.
Thanks, Anna.
Thanks, guys.